Welcome back. Welcome back. Today, you're watching the podcast, The Life in the Mirror. And I want to thank you for taking your busy time to watch this video. Today's topic is going to be about what if God made this statement to you? The person who you love to hate, the only way they are going to get into heaven, you have to pray them in. Let me say that again. The person who you love to hate, the only way they will get into heaven, you will have to pray them in. The question I want to know, would you pray that person in? Could you swallow your pride? Could you humble yourself and pray them in? Or would you rather see them suffer? Or would you rather see them harm? Now, let me break it down to you what is hate. To hate someone means to feel a strong, intense, and a persistent dislike or aversion towards them. It is often a desire to see them harm or suffer. That's was hate. You have a strong desire and you'd rather see them harm or suffer. That's hate. Now, uh, another thing, it is more than just not liking. There's people you like. I just don't like. Hate is different. Hate is it can vie in resentment, malice, and difficulty seeing them in a positive light. That's hate. When you rather not see them in a positive light, even if they've done something good, and say if that person changed their life, they're not the same way that they used to be, and they've done something to you. But deep down, you have a desire or hate to them. You could not stomach and humble yourself in pride and see them in a positive light. Now, we all can relate to this video. I can relate to this video. It been some times. It been a certain individual that I was beefing with, and if you just seeing them will make my blood boil. I mean, just mentioning their name will cause anger inside of me. I mean, if they did something good, I wouldn't even give them the credit. You know what I'm saying? It's just something inside me holding me down and say I cannot love this person and give this person credit because the hate that I have for this person, it can be something they've done to me. We all can relate to this topic. Now, the question that I have, I want to ask: if God came to you today, you was minding your own business, you weren't doing nothing, all of a sudden God came to you and said, you know the person who you love to hate, and you be like, yeah, the only way they're going to get into heaven, you're going to have to pray for them to get in. You're going to have to pray them in. Question I am asking today: could you humble yourself? Could you swallow that bullet pride? Could you forgive that person to fall on your knees and pray them into heaven? I'm talking about the person who you despise. I'm talking about the person you have malice against. I'm talking about the person who done something to you and you rather see them harm and suffer. I'm talking about that person. If God came to you and said the only way they can get in, you're gonna have to pray them in. I'm talking about the person who did you wrong. I'm talking about that person, the person who you love to hate. Could you fall on your knees and humble yourself and swallow your pride and pray them in? That's the question that I'm asking. And trust me, I don't know how many times I had to swallow that bullet. I had to humble myself, especially when God corrected me. He said, Rocco, you know you're wrong. I'm like, but God, they did this to me, God. They done this to me. No, Rocco, you're wrong. What about my son Jesus? What about what they done to him? And when he was hanging on the cross, he said, God, forgive them, for they don't know what they do. I'm talking about that person. If Jesus can do it, we can do it. Now, the only way you can do this, you're gonna have to let go of that anger. You're gonna have to let go of what that person done to you. You're going to have to let go of that pride. You're going to have to humble yourself. If you need to talk to somebody to get this out in the open, if you need to forgive that person, go to that person and say and talk it out. Now, if that person harmed you and you're not safe to them, you can still let them off the hook. You know what I'm saying? If you know that person is dangerous, you can't go to that person because of how they are, I advise you not to. But you can go to somebody else and talk about it and let that hate go. I'm talking about year after year after year after year, you're still hating this person. Now, what if this person moved on? They ain't even thinking about you anymore. And you sitting there still hating that person. They don't even talk about you. They don't even think about you. They moved on. They doing other things in life. You still thinking about them and hating them. I'm talking about that person. If God came to you today and to ask you and make this statement, the only way this person is going to get in heaven, you will have to pray them in. Would you be able to pray and so God can allow that person to get in heaven? Would you be able to do that? And I just want to thank you for watching this video, and God bless.